All right, good afternoon, people. We have ourselves a little bit of Seattle Seahawks news. It's a little bit old. I'm a little late to the party here. This came out about 2 hours ago, and it's good news, right? It's good news. Our business regarding signing our 2025 draft class is now concluded. The Seattle Seahawks have signed tight end Elijah Arroyo, their second round pick, number 50 overall. 4 years, 8.8 million, including about 6.9 million guaranteed. And that concludes our business. Everybody is now signed, and nobody really missed anything, right? At worst, there were a few days at the VMAC before we even start on-field practice, and I seriously doubt that's going to impact anything. So, good news. Life is good. We're happy. And there's not really too much to say beyond that, honestly. I've said it before, I'll say it again. As fans of this team, we do not really get impacted by how much a player gets guaranteed when we're talking about rookie deals of this size. These are not big contracts. I mean, you can see it. It's a 4-year deal, average of 2.2 million per year. The guaranteed percentage of which is about 78%. Now, just for comparison's sake, if you go back to last year's 50th overall pick, Mike St. Ristel of the Commanders, he got about 68% guaranteed. So 10%, it's a 10% bump from last year to this year, which I think is pretty consistent with what we've seen from other second-round picks compared to their equivalents from last year. But what is that really? That's not even $1 million. 10% of an $8.8 million deal is just over $800,000, just shy of $900,000. That's not really impacting us as fans in any way. It impacts the player on some level. Although, honestly, even on that front, it only impacts them if they're so bad they can't even make it to the end of their rookie deal, which for a second-round pick should not happen very often. All right. Hey, we're done. We don't have to worry about this anymore. I would, based on the way things are going, by the end of the week, every second round pick should be signed across the league. And this whole thing ended up being for not all that much, because it looks like we're going to see a handful of players at the very top get fully guaranteed deals. But it's starting to look like it's only going to be like the first 3 or 4 guys. And then everybody else is just going to get a bump over last year. But again, we're talking about at most $1 million extra guaranteed per player. If anything, it'll probably end up coming out to a little bit less. Like we're talking about fighting over such a small percentage of the pie that will matter such a small percentage of the time. Feels kind of weird that we allowed this to drag out as long as it did, but I mean, the team's got to fight in their best interest, and so do the players. All right, Elijah Arroyo under contract, gets about 78% of his deal guaranteed. Like I said, 10% bump approximately compared to last year's 50th overall pick, and should be in the building very soon. Good news. Okay, another video coming later today, and go Hawks.